Dear students, today in this video we are going to see about the single plate clutch. Before that, we should know what is clutch or what are the functions of clutch in automobile. Clutch is a mechanical device which is used to transmit a rotating motion or torque from one shaft to another shaft. It lies between the engine and the gearbox. We can easily connect or disconnect the power transmission from one shaft to another shaft by means of clutch. Okay, single plate clutch. So this is the constructional view of single plate clutch. It is a type of frictional clutch, as it is having friction plates. It is a type of friction clutch in which the power is transmitted from the driving shaft, that is from a flywheel to the driven shaft by means of friction between the contact surfaces, usually called as clutch plates. This clutch consists of only one clutch plate with both side frictional lining, and so that this type of clutch plate is known as single plate clutch. Okay, let us see the construction. So it consists of a clutch plate with both side friction lining, a flywheel, a pressure plate. This is a green color thing is pressure plate, thrust bearings, hub springs. This is the hub spring, and some input mechanisms for engaging and disengaging. Clutch plate is attached with the hub. This clutch plate is attached with the hub casing between the flywheel and the pressure plate. This is the flywheel and this is the pressure plate. This clutch plate is fixed with the hub between the flywheel and the pressure plate. It moves axially on the driven shaft. Here friction is responsible for torque transmission, as it is a frictional type of clutch. Here the friction is the only thing responsible for the transmission of torque. The pressure plate is attached with the flywheel and springs. This pressure plate is attached with the flywheel and springs. Pressure plate helps to push the clutch plate towards the flywheel. A lever is attached to the thrust bearing. A lever is attached. This pink color one is lever, and which is attached with the gray color thrust bearings on driven shaft. This is the driven shaft, which transmits input power and output motion. Motion from clutch pedal. So this is the construction. Now we will see the working principle. So we easily engage and disengage the torque transmitting shafts just by applying some force on this pedal. A lever is attached to the pedal, which is responsible for force transmission. This is the lever which is attached with the pedal, and it is the responsible thing for force transmission. When the pedal is pressed, spring is compressed. This spring is compressed, and the engine or the flywheel is free to rotate without any load. If it is disengaged, it is in disengaged condition, the flywheel will gets rotated along with the clutch plate. When we press the clutch pedal, thrust bearing moves forward and the pressure plate moves backward, or it moves away from the flywheel. Due to this, the connection between the clutch plate and the flywheel released and the shafts are disengaged. At this time, we can easily change the gears. Again, if we want to engage the shaft, just release the clutch pedal. Then the springs attached to the pressure plate push the pressure plate forward. The clutch plate is mounted between the pressure plate and the flywheel on the clutch hub. So this clutch plate which is mounted between the pressure plate and the flywheel on the hub. It has both side friction lining. This clutch plate which is having both side friction lining, and that is why it is mounted in between the pressure plate and flywheel and helps in the torque transmission. So this is the construction and working principle of single plate clutch, and this kind of question will be asked in 13 more questions. 13 marks in an university examinations. Sometimes it will be asked in 8-mark questions. So students, be prepared. The only thing is you have to draw this drawing, and based on this drawing you have to write the text, that is explanation. So you have to include the construction, drawing, construction, working principle, advantages and disadvantages of this type of single plate clutch. Prepare well. Thank you.